Hey, you are licking it. You are going to be a drunkard.
Like your daddy.
Alright guys, what's up? What's popping? What's shaking and baking? What's in the oven? Hope you're getting your bread.
Welcome back to the channel.
Yeah, welcome back to our channel. My name is Rick, and I'm here with
Moves.
We're doing a special story time, right? Because last weekend we did our marriage introduction
With our family.
with our families, right? And
Together.
involved the process of me traveling long and far with my fellow farmers to look for a flower. Can you imagine? It was a long journey.
With equipment.
Equipments.
Sickle. Everything to pluck. A pluck.
All of us rode in one tractor.
Yes.
And make sure that we'll come out with our dandelion.
Yeah.
Dandelion. Where does that sound wrong?
Dandelion.
What is it called?
Dandelion.
Dandelion. Our intro was on the 19th of February.
Yes. And for those who don't know what intro is, that's for our future American or abroad.
What's up?
What's up,
bro? Hi, mate. For the UK ones. Hi, mate. Welcome to the channel, bro. We're about to do something special real quick for you all.
So the introduction is basically the two families, that's the groom's family and the bride's family, meeting together, like for the first time to, like, meet, and as my father would say, fraternize with each other. So that was what we basically did on the 19th of February, and I would say it was way better than we ever imagined, because we were like, you'd actually have nerves of,
Guy.
you'd have nerves coming. What's English? We were so nervous.
Because in your mind, right, there's so many possible ways this thing can go, right? It can go good, it can go bad, depending on the families, and, not all families are the same. So, having two families mix is like a big deal. It's a big deal to forget. And even you as the guy and you as the girl, you already feel like, anything feels up. Like, legit me, when we got there. When we got there, like before that day, I woke up 5 a.m, everything, When we got there, I was fine, no. As soon as I got to the door, see sweat. all my senator, everything, all bottom, yeah.
My God, but you sweat.
See sweat, almost.
The funny thing is, while you were feeling that way, I was in the room. So, my mom has been up since like 4 a.m. cooking and such. These people said it's gonna be a small event, but it's looking like it's a party, an intimate party. My eyes were fixed at the window for your car, and Chika had to shout at me like, "Remove your eyes from there. They're coming. I was so nervous, and then when I finally saw your car, I was like, Jaya, we are zip my clothes. Then we dressed up, and then my mom's friend started praying for me.
Your mother cried, you will not cry it. Yeah. You will live for God.
And then we heard the door.
Oh, you guys heard the door?
I heard the door.
Knock?
My heart was
the knock or the opening? Like, I feel like there's no amount of preparation that you can do, even if you've attended others or one thing. Guy, if it's your own, you go still lose your shit. Like, you still lose your shit, because that morning before that time, I was with my guy Toby, and I was going from man, we got this with shop, everything there, alright. Not be me. To Jesus Christ.
Outro my guy in a place I haven't been to before. Eric, how do you feel?
Like a farmer ready to pluck his flower.
So like this now, I do feel like this.
Guy, I say 1 minute I'm like, hey, sure, we got this flower. Next minute I'm like, What are we doing here? Yeah, when this woman come and said, "I'm free man, no boss lie." They say, "Is she the one?" What thing they really did do? Like, how this thing they be like? Honestly, like it was crazy. And then, as I sweat for door, I can't knock door. Her popsy can't decide to be petty because we were like 30 minutes late. Her popsy was not petty. We're hearing them talk inside. They can't they do as if they're not the ear door, they know. As per you know.
It's called knocking at the door for a reason. It's called knocking at the door.
So my knock actually had to be loud because the first one was actually light with my hands shaking. That knock was the type of knock of like, if you don't answer, no problem. If you can't hear, it's not a problem. I can't wait a bit. You get, and then until the last one, I was like, cuckoo. As I came and like, you guys are finally here. Okay. So you act surprised. Welcome.
My uncles, that's my father's kinsmen, they were already around, and they were already being entertained, waiting and all. And those men, they're actually the nicest men I've ever met. Yeah. They're really nice uncles. And then I don't know, as the bride, I was just inside. Like, I was just going to come out to greet with my mother and my sisters. We're just going to go and greet. Oh, welcome. Then disappear back inside. That's literally the one my father said. Merci. And then I disappeared back inside and I was just lying down on the bed waiting. I was such a nervous wreck because I'm like, what's happening? And then I sent Chika to go. I didn't know how I was gonna go because before you guys came, I actually went to my dad and asked him like, how's this going to be? And my dad was like, oh, you come out, you greet, you go back inside and we send for you and all of that. But the way it sounded like, everybody, like the women, like we're all going to be inside and whatnot. But then next thing, I now found out that I was literally the only one in the room.
Yeah, I was surprised about that too. I didn't expect every other person to be there.
Yeah, and I was like, my sisters are not here. And then I went to the passage and I said that they're actually in the parlor with you guys. And I'm like, oh, that's really chilled. Because then I know that Chika is making videos and everything is going to be actually light. It's not going to be so strict and traditional, like women must not be there and all of that. For my mom and my sisters and all the other women that were there to be in the parlor seeing everything, it was really like a comforting thing for me. And then I willingly now relaxed and stayed inside. And then at some point I actually stayed at the passage in my ear. Listening or trying. I was hearing Victor. Oh my god, Victor Anazodo, I respect you a lot, and you were such a nice choice because you did so well to the point that like you did too well, because my dad called Rick like a week or 2 weeks before the intro and was telling him how it's going to be and told him he needs an intermediary, which is like an Igbo person, to come and like really, really make the whole thing flow well, because Eric is Robo and I'm Igbo. So
never been done before in my family.
Good at breaking records now. So we chose our friend from a previous place of work, and he came and he was willing to do it, and he did it so well. Spoke the Igbo so well. Igbo that I didn't even understand, but it was well. And next thing, after a while, I heard them calling me. Like, I think it was who even came to call me. Oh, my mom. She's like, okay, come, they're calling you. I think they brought Chika out first and say, is this the family? Is this the flower?
At one point they were like, all the women are out all the females are out here, so you can look there and check. I can't look. I can't say, oh, this time matured women now. I like Chika and Angela, they were not even there at that point. It was all those your other mom's friends, I guess. I was like, I guess the rest are still coming because they're not there. She's not here. They said, okay, they were not bringing them out one by one. That thing is so funny because they brought the younger sister Chika, and my mom was there like, no.
Your mom said that.
Yeah, no. My mom was already like, no. Me too. I was like, no, not that one. And I brought Angela herself. That one was willing. Is it me? And I'm like, nah, no. I think Angela now said, are you sure?
Angela is my elder sister, by the way. And she's the most hilarious person.
She now said, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, that's when this one now came out. And that's when,
Yeah, my mom came and escorted me out. And I was blushing. Oh my God. I didn't even know how to act.
Is there any other person?
It remains only this one. Not only this one, the other one behind you now.
Now this one, we have found.
It was later when I saw the video that I saw that my face was even squeezed. I was just like,
yeah.
what's going on? But I didn't know how to act. And then next thing, I came out and then Eric was sitting and he's like, oh yeah, she's the one. And they're like, my uncles were like, you can't tell us that she's the one and you are sitting down. Eric jumped up.
No, you can't sit down and tell us.
He jumped up and then they're like, you go and bring her to us.
What time you impress her or check her so that she will tell us that you bring us to her. You bring her to us so that you know that.
This man takes me and then spins me around in their presence and says, looks like her.
Looks like crap. Should be they want to do drama. They don't know that I'm the drama king. They wanted to do dramatic. They know, when they said that, I was like, oh, okay, you want drama. Okay, not a problem. I can provide that in essence. And at that point, I wasn't nervous anymore. At that point, I was like, yeah, now woman I can't marry. Nothing will happen here like this, So, yeah, it was true.
But, like, all of that drama was like was part of what made it so beautiful. Like, it made the whole event. It's all those little things, like all those things that Victor was saying. Our son, he saw a fruit, and since he saw it, that he has been on his toes.
So Gehemelo, why they are here is because he saw a lovely fruit in your house, in your compound, and he said that he wants to come and take the rightful permission to collect that fruit. And he told the brother and told the mother, and we said, okay, the rightful thing, you won't jump first to collect the fruit. You have to come and talk to the owner of the tree that there is a fruit you saw. So we are here to officially, do the proceedings to get the permission and the right to collect and pluck that fruit that has so entered his eyes that he cannot see.
And then the next thing, they're all asking each other, Caleb, Caleb is her father. Is there any tree in your compound? Is there any fruit here? They're all asking each other, no, there's no. They were all acting surprised, and I'm like, wow, this thing really did happen like this, man. I really thought they would be like, okay, we know what you're talking. So Victor now had to, hit it on the point the next time. And I said, he saw a young, well-trained, this.
A young lady of sound and noble character and good training that has kept my friend on his toes since they met. That is why we are here to officially ask for the right to call our own and take one.
This young.
You guys don't even want to know the English that was used. I'm not like, who uses suffice? Fraternize.
Honestly, I feel like if it was even me, I would use such words because it's all just drama and
vibes.
Everybody was just catching cruise and having fun. That's just the business.
But it was fun. Like, it was so fun. And then my dad told me, that after I come out and all of that, I can actually stay in Palo and continue the whole thing. So I sat down, and then it was really funny. And then after a while, they talked. After we ate, my father said, "Oh, my father spoke," and then part of his speech, he threatened Eric to arrest him.
I see this guy. You threatened me when it was just me and you. You threatened me in front of my mother. Wow.
Yes.
You see, like I told you, I will. If I hear that you lay hands on her, I will arrest you. And then one of my eyes looked at my mother like, you hear this guy, you know, go. But my mom was calm looking because it's normal, I guess. So,
I liked that my dad threatened you. I liked that my dad threatened you because, do you know that after the whole thing, like that night, my dad called me and was talking to me, and then he was talking all that he did that day, including the drinks and all the food and everything. He did it because I'm his precious stone. He actually said that. It's like, if I don't do it for my child, who will I do it for? I was like, oh. all of that was like really overwhelming in a very good way, and I really loved it. So,
my own, I'll probably have Ami there already. So that the boy that's going to marry my daughter, I will just be like, if you lay your hand on her, I'll just point and we will say it.
When he was even speaking, see Eric's mom concurring. Yes. So after the whole thing, he said, "Oh, let's eat." Then
Yeah, at this point, let me explain that picture of me with 3 bottles of Anakin. Please, that was, I didn't go to pluck a flower and then the first thing I was drinking. Who would do that?
when he came, he first wet the garden. He wet the garden by bringing gifts.
Yeah, no.
The farmer.
I didn't just go there and just start sharing. I wish that that's what we did. That whole thing would have been crazy because everybody would just be drunk and be saying nonsense. But anyhow, that was after. Yeah, that picture was taken from after
That was
everything.
even after they gave you lists.
After, yes, did you get? So I already had 2 bottles. I was going to go with 2 bottles, but
My dad.
he brought another one and insisted that I must finish it before we leave. Even my brother self, no. And that laugh that you were seeing with the list is not clear eye. I was using to laugh that one. I was already going. But it was really nice. He was happy to have us, you know.
He was so happy. Like,
could tell.
He was so happy. He kept bringing. I was like, how many drinks do you have in your room, please? It was just really wholesome. You know, when they called me out and asked me, my uncle switched to Igbo.
Let me say something behind you so that if she said no, also no can call her. I've been on him. I've been so weird about us. I know. Also no can call her. Hey, you. Maria, the man. So we who cry now. I know. We are asking
What was the question? What was that question?
Yeah, they said that they've come for you, or they said they are coming for you to marry you and whatnot. Do you know them? I said yes, I know them. That's when I said yeah, I know them. It's okay, you know them. They've brought some things. Should we toast to what they've said and all of that? Should we go ahead? I'm like, yes, let's go ahead. So okay, that's it. And then I went. My mom was just blushing.
Mom is nervous. Don't they used to chop that?
Like before that day, I'd imagined how that day was supposed to be, and it was way better than I ever imagined, especially because I was so scared. 2.5 weeks before the intro date, I had my ankle twisted. Like, I had a sprain. Like, my ankle twisted. I was picking up Gabby, and then next thing, my ankle twisted when I was getting up, like, just like that. And I was told that I wouldn't be able to walk till after 1 month. And I'm like, for God's sake, my intro is like in 2 weeks. But, God came through and he healed me before then. My ankle still hurts, but I'm not more. I wasn't limping.
Limp out.
Like I wasn't a bended flower. So I didn't limp out or anything. I was okay.
Yeah, it was actually really smooth. I had my family there. It was really great. I was really filled with joy. I lived up to my name, Agogo, which means joy,
Happiness.
and happiness. Joy and happiness was around me that day, and I was really glad to have it.
Yeah. And then when I posted the pictures on Twitter, it went viral.
That's the stupid thing about this thing. Like every time, our proposal, same thing. Proposal was on Yaba left. Woke up and we saw proposal on Yaba. Like, it was crazy, and it all started from our Twitter, And then now the same one again. Intro, small thing. We didn't even get a nice picture of two of us together. We didn't even get that, but small pictures that we got and everything still went. It has like 1 million impressions on Twitter right now, and that's wild. That's some influence.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, But I guess Nigerians like love. Simple love.
Yeah,
Low-key.
Even though, the general consensus is that they hate it, but,
Yeah, but I'm really glad that I'm experiencing this journey with you. Yeah, like, I don't know how, I don't know, but I feel like every other person can see that it's genuine and it's and it's ordained by God, so that's why it probably goes viral, because why in the world did that go viral? Yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't trade that experience of our introduction. That's really special. I wouldn't trade that for anything. I loved how it went.
Me too. So yeah, with that, we've come to the end of this video.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all of what we need. Just do it for us, please. And you can leave your comments on what you want us to do, content you'd like to see, all of that. And disclaimer, in case we look like Bevs in this video, we're quite tipsy, so that's it.
Yeah, we're drunk. All
We're
right.
not drunk. I'm not drunk with you. I'm tipsy, please.
I'm about to be drunk, so
All right.
catch you guys in the next video.
Yep. See you guys.
This video is sponsored by On Fire Visuals.
Do you have edits for your YouTube video? Okay, so we'll see you in our next video. Bye. Also, bye from Gabby.